has been the best that I've seen, and I feel like we're going to have a great showing.
Are you and Alabama on the exact same level at this point, or are you guys still kind of chasing Alabama in some ways?
I mean, I wouldn't look at us chasing nobody, and I feel like we just in our lane doing what we do. I feel like us two, we're at the top as far as college football programs and what you want to be as far as success, and not even just the success on the football field, but just the overall perspective of what people see as a winning program and culture. But anytime you want to be the best, you want to be known as just a clear-cut number one. You got to beat the team that has had the most success, and to us, that's been Alabama. So, obviously we feel like we gotta consistently beat the best to be the best, and every year so far has been Alabama that I've been here. So.
I wanted to ask you about two of your teammates. Austin Bryant, you guys, the rest of the line was first team All-ACC. You guys all got All-American nods. He did not. I mean, is he underappreciated? I mean, his numbers are great year in and year out. Is he? And he did get the MVP of the last game, but is he underappreciated a little bit?
I mean, I don't feel like he's underappreciated on this team, but by outside sources, like you said, the snubs that he's gotten, clearly people don't. I don't know what people is looking at. I don't know why he hasn't gotten all the accolades that some of us have gotten on the D-line. Maybe it's just because people are picking favorites, but clearly he's underappreciated from the outside sources. But as far as his team, everybody on his team knows what he brings to the table and knows the type of player that he is. But, yeah, like you said, but, I feel like that doesn't affect him or us because, like you said, just because he didn't get those accolades, he didn't go out there and play bad. He went out there and won the MVP of that game because those things don't really matter to us because you can't let somebody else's opinion of you affect your mindset and your own thought of yourself because, like I said, it definitely will affect your thought of yourself if you let it. So, that's the big thing about him, too. He doesn't care about what people say about him because we all know what type of player and person that he is.
And the other thing, what's been the best part about being side by side with Christian Wilkins all these years, whether on the field, in the locker room, traveling, just what's been the best part about being his teammate?
It's a love and hate relationship with him. I definitely, he gets on my nerves a lot, but he gets on my nerves a lot. That's just what it is. We kind of like, me and him, we kind of like, I'm trying to think of it like, we kind of, I don't want to say dumb and dumber, but it's like, he gets on my nerves so much, but at the end of the day, he knows that I love him. That's my brother for life. Hopefully he be in my wedding. Hopefully I'm in his. My kids gonna call his kids uncles. So I would just say, at the end of the day, I would just say I admire his competitiveness. That's the biggest thing. I rarely see somebody who shares the same love for the game that I do. It's very rare when you can find somebody, especially at opposition, because it's hard playing the position that we play in because it's a very violent position, and to see the love and the work that he puts in, it really makes me push myself more, and I know that I push him too. So that's the main thing, man. It's a love that runs way deeper than football, for sure.
And what gets on your nerves? He seems like he's an overly positive guy. Is that kind of part of it? It seems like he doesn't have bad days like the rest of us humans do.
I feel like me and him, we just know how to get under each other's skin. Like, I make him mad, he makes me mad, but at the end of the day, it's all love. Like, we just know, through spending so much time together, we just know what gets under each other's skin. And then we just have, like two peas in a pod, we have different opinions on things, but at the end of the day, we mesh well because we argue about a lot of different things, and we have different opinions on a lot of things, but it makes out to be like funny and stuff like that as a people, but then it can get really, really serious. Kind of just like how brothers do, like it can be, jokingly type argument, but then it turns into like, I want to fight you, stuff like that. So that's how it goes.
Clelin, how do you say your last name?
Ferrell. Like referral. Yeah, Ferrell.
So
like
I've been saying it wrong.
Yes.
I apologize.
It's okay. Everybody's done it.
Clelin, talk about the game last week that Albert had and the effect he had down in the middle of the line, especially early in the game when he created that fumble, and how much difference that made with you guys.
Oh, he held it down. He did everything that we knew Albert could do. It wasn't a surprise. It wasn't like a woo, like wow. Albert's a senior. He's a great player. He's played a lot of snaps here. He's played reps like a starter here, and I mean, he just played the way we knew he can go out there and play. That would have been the thing that if he didn't play that way, then we would have been surprised. Like, wow, like you really didn't go out there and play the way we know you can play, just because of everything that's been going on. But we know that he doesn't let things like that affect him. So it was great to just see him go out there and play well.
Is this the best defensive line in Clemson history?
I don't know. We'll talk about it. I'll think about it after the season. I mean, I've said before, I don't think there's a more talented one, but as far as just the best, I mean, we still got a lot more. We still got a lot that we want to accomplish left to still to do, and we'll see. At the banquet next week, we'll talk about it.
Last year when you guys decided to come back, no one pointed towards Alabama or towards this game, but was it in the back of your head when you guys decided to come back, and now that it's here, what do you think?
I mean, not really when we decided to come back, but just as a team, when we wanted to get to this moment, we wanted to be in a conversation to win the national championship. And at the end of the day, when you want to do things like that, you feel like you got to beat the team that's going to give you the best. That's going to give you the biggest challenge. And we feel like we're the best team in the country. But the team that's going to give us the biggest challenge is definitely Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Because we feel like they're the second best team. So I mean, at the end of the day, regardless of whoever the program is, you want to play the team that's so-called the best on the other side of the bracket. So, and we feel like there is. So.
You hear a lot of talk from folks. Everybody keeps asking by everybody, is this good for college football, the Clemson and Alabama game? What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know why they wouldn't say it's good for college football. I mean, shoot. We the two best teams. What else they want to see? Ain't nobody else better than us two teams. So I mean, I don't really know why people would say something crazy like that. Obviously, other teams might be mad they didn't get in it, but they didn't win the games they should have won. So can't really think about it like that.